was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Starlight Night Transformation! It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
Home, a falling star, deserves no home.
For Starlight Night, home lies with the wishes of the people.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls.
Yo, we gotta come in for that. Hello everyone, how are you doing? What up, Ruppy? What up, Ruppy? How are you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see. Help. Help, you couldn't escape. Help, you couldn't escape. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'll thank you more properly here in a second, but let me like actually greet you. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Hope life's treating you alright. Hope things are going good for you. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. It's you made it through. You had a long weekend last time, well, at least if you're in the States. But now it's back to a regular weekend. But you made it to the next one, so that's nice. It's weekend time again. I hope you're doing fantastically. We're gonna play some Zongless tonight. We might beat Chapter 2. I didn't look how long it is, but I feel like we're getting towards the end. I don't know. Who knows? You never know with this game. This game's crazy. So... But I feel like we have done like we've done the first part of it at very least. We're into the next part. Gonna play that tonight. Let me turn the cam. Hello. 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 We managed to start before midnight again. I actually had more to do today and I managed to get up earlier. So I'm telling you, I'm really trying to keep the momentum moving the right way. And I managed to do it after a stream day. And I had Tsubishi just say because I wasn't feeling well after the stream. So I'm really glad. I'm really glad to keep the momentum. I'm hoping to push it further. I want to get this stream started. I need more time. We're going to get more times. I'm going to fix the times. And things are going to improve for everybody. Anyways, that's to my problem, not yours. But... the point is, I'm feeling pretty good tonight. Hopefully it'll last and I won't like crash and burn because I have been adjusting my sleep schedule. So we'll see. I'm feeling good right now. Hopefully I don't like like die at 2 in the morning, and it's like, you know, we'll see. But I'm feeling good. We're gonna play some Zongless. Gonna have a good time. It's starting to feel like fall outside, which is really nice for outside, but not so great for inside because it's really a mess to try to get the heater and the AC worked out. But it's nice outside. It's all sorts of good stuff. We're gonna play this tonight. There's no planned stream tomorrow, but if things are going well, I might go for it. I don't want to push it. I want to take it kind of easy, make sure I'm moving in the right direction. But if things are working, I'll go for it. And then Monday and Tuesday, I'm thinking about doing some demos. There's some really cool games that have just come out or are coming out. I'm particularly, for these two, are looking at Visions of Mana demo and the Bakaru demo. And then I think I just was reminded that Final Fantasy 16 is coming to Steam here in a couple weeks, and they've got a demo out, so I might play that around the release. At the moment, I'm thinking about playing demos around the releases of the game. I think Elsie's coming out that I thought was cool, and then there's a bunch of demos that there's a couple demos that I missed have already come out, and then there's like a bunch coming September that I think it'd just be fun to hit the demos. So, but at least I'm gonna try it Monday, Tuesday. Let me know what you're more interested in, what you're not, if you want to see the demos closer to release or just whenever. I think especially for indies, it's nice if you see the demo and you're like, oh, I can go pick it up now, as opposed to like forget about it in a month, you know what I mean? For things like Final Fantasy or whatever, they're big enough, they don't need me to promote them, but that's kind of the plan for this next little bit. And then I haven't figured out what we're doing next weekend yet. We should probably do Zelda or Dark Souls or something. We should probably do one of those. No, actually, I do know what we're doing next weekend. We're doing Star Rail, because the Star Rail patch is hit. Dude, I made a video on my thoughts on the current patch of Star Rail, like right after we played it, like 4 weeks ago. And I haven't posted it because I've just been in such a mess. I gotta try to get that posted before. It's just been trying to fix it. Like my times were really screwed up. Anyways. What's nice about Final Fantasy 16 coming to Steam, it's only $50. Now that's how you do it when you bring a game out late. It should be a little cheaper. That's how you respect your PC audience. Yeah, there's a Steam demo for FF16. Yeah, there's. I downloaded it because I thought it'd be fun to play. I think it'd be fun to play 16. I just don't know when the hell I'm gonna do it. But let me see. I still have to thank Ruppy properly. And I'm just really glad to see him. But I wanted to do that intro so that it wasn't so that we could feel like we had a beginning. I feel like things need beginnings. Alright, so let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Nightbot, how are you doing? Hello, Fenrir. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. First of the chat, thank you for awakening. And thank you for modding tonight. Hello, Ruppy, Ruppy. How you doing, Ruppy? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fantastically. Alright, hold on. I will thank you more powerfully as soon as I say... I got one more hello. Hello, Etheria. How are you doing? Nice of you to be here at the beginning of the stream. Look at that. Look at that. Shoot, dude. I hope you're doing great. Hope things are going good for you. And everything's good. Hold on, I gotta skim this. We're talking about FF16. But I think I'm okay. Yeah, I watched like a big video on the whole story of FF16, and I was like, damn, that's good. I was like, damn, that's good. Yo, because I was interested in it because of the action, and I was a little worried. I was like, they said it's a dark, gritty story, and I'm like, it's supposed to be Western inspired, and I'm like, what does that mean? Is that gonna be good? But the story, it's wild. It seemed, the video I watched was just about the story, and I don't know, it was engaging. It didn't seem like, it was darker than usual, but it did seem like it had a point, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not really into things like Game of Thrones, because I feel like they just kill people for like, the titillation. It's not really like great for the story. It's just, ooh, people are dying. Oh, who are they gonna kill tonight? I'm like, I'm so bored by that. Like I got enough trouble. I don't need to worry about like my favorite characters get killed. But it doesn't seem like it's just that kind of bullshit. It seemed like there's actually an interesting story there, if not as light and fluffy as some other Final Fantasies. So I actually really enjoyed watching the video on this story. And I know the action would be a lot of fun, so I think it'd be a fun game to play. But but yes, Finra has been modded. It's relatively new. Man, I don't know. It might be like a month or something. But it's relatively new. We do have a mod. We had to make do without you, Ruppy. We needed help. Alright, but Ruppy with the resub 47 months. 47 months. What is that? How many months is a year? It's 40. Is it 48? You're 1 month away. You're 1 month away from. Wait, can I mouse over it? No, it doesn't tell me. You're 1 month away from 4 years. I think. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math. But that's amazing. Thank you for supporting the stream for so dang long, Ruppy. Thank you for being around for so long. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for having crazy names, even though tonight's a regular name. Even though tonight's a regular. Thank you for always having wild names. Have you seen, dude? What would you say if I told you I was heavily considering Lance for Monster Hunter Wilds? There's actually some. I might also go Switch X too. The second half of the weapons they showed looked really good. I wasn't excited for Wilds until Gamescom and they showed off all the mechanics because I really don't like. Well, that's more strong than intended. I'm not a fan of the visual style they're going for. I don't really like the looks of it and the cinematic, thing. But when they started talking about the mechanics and the gameplay, I was like, oh my god, this sounds amazing. I was really excited. So, there you go. But the Lance looks so good, dude. I'll try Longsword. Don't do it, Ruppy. But thank you for... Yo, hello, Angel. How you doing? But thank you for the 47 months. I really appreciate it, my man. Thank you for supporting the stream for so long. Keeping that tar pit warm and bubbly. Enjoy your emotes, ad coach, exchange points, no commercials. All that good stuff. And... No, I don't have a transition for this, but and... Angel coming in hot. Angel coming in hot on a weekend. I hope it's not super hot. Where you are, it's actually cooling down here. Angel coming in hot with the 34. Shoot, dude. It's good. It's going good. I'm telling you, I'm feeling good today. Things are going well. It's good to see you, Angel. I'm glad to catch you on the weekend. I hope you're doing fantastically. I hope you're feeling good, feeling great. I hope you're getting well rested. And things are doing good. Actually have a weekend off, heck yeah. Now that one we're talking. See, now America had the weekend, well, a lot of America, not everybody, had the weekend off last weekend, but you get it this weekend. Is that just a you special or is that a Canadian special? But thank you for the resub for 34 months. I appreciate it. That's also a long time. That's also a long time. Shoot, dude. Enjoy your emoji, ad coach, X channel points, no commercials, and all that good stuff. I hope you're doing great, and thank you for supporting the stream for so long. Thank you guys for supporting the stream for so dang long. It amazes me every day that people come back after witnessing what we do here. That people come and they hang out with Captain for a day and they come back. It always boggles my mind. So thank you so much for that. And thank you for supporting it and keeping it going. I hope you're all doing great. Ruppy, you're green. Are you green intentionally? Oh my god, I just saw your profile pic. I think. Oh goodness. 2 people I didn't expect to see, but I would always hope to today. That's really good. Like I said, I'm trying to get we took a week off and I felt bad, but I've really worked hard to like fix my times. I didn't get much sleep. I didn't really get to play any video games. I didn't get to have any actual free time. But what I did was like, I need to get the schedule right. So I'm making progress on it. I'm hoping we'll continue to make progress. I'll probably do really good until time change again and it'll fuck me over. But I think that'll help us a lot if I can get these longer streams, get my schedule right, then I'll be able to fix some stuff. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just feeling good because I feel like I'm feeling hopeful tonight. We are playing some Zonless tonight. We're in the middle of chapter 2. We have just rescued. Yesterday, we just rescued the. Is it the fourth one or the third one? The third robot that they were missing. The third, the pile driver, and he dropped a mysterious name from Belobog's past, and that was it. That was the end of that scene. So that's where we left it. They told us to go home and get some sleep, and if they figure out what's going on, they'll talk to us about it. Hopefully they don't send us into another like mini intermission where they force us to do a bunch of side quests and I still don't get to make progress on the main story. Because I would like to beat chapter 2. It is locking off a lot of things. Many events are being locked off. Actually, a lot of events are being locked off by chapter 3 as well, because it's the Ho-Yo special. You're not fast enough. You're not fast enough. You gotta like this event that requires nothing to do with the story or any of account progress. You definitely need to complete 10 chapters and 40 hours of content before you can play it. That's just how they do. Yo, Chiyuri's got to clean bird poop? What? Shoot, dude. Alright, K-Fox is making bad choices. Y'all could message me in the chat, and then... Alright, I gotta close Discord. People are telling me why they're, like, not here. I'm like, what's going on? I appreciate them all. Hopefully they can make it, if they want to. Yo, what up, Soul Vixen? How are you doing? It's good to see you again. We're catching all sorts of people tonight. How are you? I hope you're doing fantastically. Don't get used to it, because I don't think it'll last long. It's okay. It's okay. It's just because my boss went on holidays, so my schedule have to go back to work your week is in no time. Sure, shoot, dude. Well, you better enjoy it. The way it works, you just enjoy it while you can. You enjoy it while you can. I'm glad we have a fun extra weekend. I still know nothing about this game and don't play it. Yeah, I think you've missed. Like most of the times we've played it. And I know you told me that you haven't played it yourself. It's wild. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure game. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon. It's very silly. And that's what I like about it. It's very like low seriousness, and I can just take it lightly and have fun with it, where I feel like some of these gachas are like really involved and they want so much, and this game does too. I mean, it wants you to do grinds and stuff, but I just don't feel like I could just play it and have fun. I don't feel like I'm like having to do a bunch of stuff. That's why I'm getting cranky with these events and stuff I'm missing. It could just be because it's new. Maybe as it goes on, I'll feel the pressure of like being behind and stuff. But I think as long as they keep it really lighthearted, it's just super fun. And the production value is off the chart. It's insane. It's absolutely insane, the production value they put in this. What's happening here? Do we get cookies? You can get a chat cookie. There you go. Is there food plates? There are not food plates. Burgers, pizza. Okay, all right. There's a lot of. Do we not have emotes for this? Look, we've got a couple noms. I thought I had a burger emote. Honestly, hopefully you're starting off doing good. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm feeling really good. I feel like I said, the first day back is always really tough for me and very stressful. But today, I'm feeling a lot better because like I'm easing more into the schedule. Managed to get up a little bit earlier, be a lot less tired, at least so far. So I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, I've seen other streamers play it. I see how it is. No, that's fair. I mean, you know, it's like, I didn't know how much you've seen. I don't want to over-explain it. But I do really like this game. Could be doing better, you know, positive better than negative. It's true. It's important to stay hopeful. Just doesn't click my interest at all. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. There's a lot of games out there. I did not think I would like this game. because I'm not into the aesthetic, the retro 90s. Like, I don't, need to relive the 90s. I already did that. And it's not like the urban kind of grungy thing is not my like. I like fantasy stuff or sci-fi stuff. Is kind of normal. Is not in my thing. But I because of the high production value and the crisp gameplay that I enjoy, I've come to appreciate it. So that's kind of it's odd how that works. People were telling. I watched a video where a guy was talking about Deadlock, the Valve MOBA. Let me know if you guys want to see that on stream. I actually was graciously given some access to it.
Hey, partner.
And I don't know if people want to see MOBAs. I definitely want to try it out on my own. Yo, Uzi with lots of Z's, lots of double letters. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing fantastically. People, I was watching a video about somebody's talking about Deadlock, and they weren't really into it, but then they started playing it, and then the good gameplay hooked them in. The premise of the video was that how lore doesn't matter until you care about the game, and they use that as an example. It's I didn't care about these characters or any of this or even the aesthetic. Then I started to play the game. The game was good. I liked the game. And then all of a sudden the lore and characters revealed themselves to me during the gameplay because I'm, it's just natural in the gameplay. It's there. And then I became interested. And I thought that was a really good, premise to have. And it's yeah, that's how it works. It's like nobody cares about the Silmarillion until Lord of the Rings, right? Nobody cares about lore and stuff. You play games where they dump lore at you, and nobody cares about lore until they already care about the game, right? Once you read Lord of the Rings and it's really cool and you like it and you see all these little references to other things and you're well, what are those things it's talking about? Then you care, right? Then nobody starts with the Silmarillion. Well, I'm sure. Okay, maybe somebody started with the Silmarillion. Maybe somebody did. But they know who they are. They know the type of people they are. They know they're wild. They know they're unchained. Excellent, Pixel Bob. Fantastic, Pixel Bob. I will see your Pixel Bob, and I will raise you a Pixel Bob in reverse. Which you can see if you have a chat extension like Frankerface Z. What characters you got? We managed. Yesterday we did pulls for Seth because I'm saving for Caesar. Everybody wanted Jane Doe, and we pulled on the Jane Doe banner. But really, I wanted Seth because I pulled for A ranks, and then I just saved for S ranks that I really like. That's how I handle the gacha games. And if we get lucky, we get lucky. So, but Jane was cool. I didn't mind Jane, but I'm saving for Caesar. So we managed to get Seth. We did do something crazy. We pulled on the weapon banner for a character we didn't have because I really wanted Seth's weapon. I really wanted the A rank weapon. So we pulled on the S rank weapon banner to get the A rank weapon, which was a wild experience. It worked, by the way. We got a little more than we bargained for. But yeah, so I now have all the A ranks, which isn't that big of a deal in this game because there doesn't seem to be that many. I'd love to know if this game released with less characters than Genshin and Star Rail because it feels like it did, but I don't know. It might be the same, and it's just been so long. Yeah, I don't know. I just browsed up to this longsword comment again. I don't know. There's so many good weapons in WoW that look really good. Pretty much the first 5 weapons they showed off sucked, and then the next 5 looked really good. And then they made a bunch of changes to even fix some things. They fixed Insect Glaive. Oh my god. So yeah, longsword could be fun with the counters and things. I'm sorry, that was really that was really random, but I scrolled up and I just wanted to respond to it again. Because I miss Ruppy. It depends on the player. I really get in the story, and that can pull me through a game if it's good. That's true. That's true, but the story, in that case, we're still not talking about like the lore. Like if it's a story game and you're playing for the story, you could argue that the story is like more gameplay. Like if you're playing an RPG, you're playing it for the story, and at that point, it really becomes comparable to like Lord of the Rings versus Silmarillion, where you know another game might be the gameplay is more important than this that pulls you into the story. Something that's more story focused is going to be like the story pulls you into like the backstory. So I feel like there's still like a layer, there's still like a layering of like what are you coming to the game for, and then there's the stuff behind it, and like you don't come with the stuff behind, you know. That was the premise of the thing. So it was just like, because the idea it was like that it was analyzing a game that didn't deliver in what you came to the game for, and then the argument was, well, maybe it's lacking there, but it has this other cool stuff in the background, and it's like, yeah, but nobody cares about the cool stuff because the game, like, it didn't give you what you came there for. That was the point. That was the point. So I think like if you're coming to a game, you know, for a story and it's delivering a story, then like it's still working and it's gonna pull you into other things. But if you're coming for, like, if the game is an action game and you come for the action and there's no action, but they say, but there's cool lore, you're gonna be like, yeah, but you're an action game, I want the action. I think that was the idea. It's more about like an advertising expectation. You just never want to be in that situation where you had that one friend who was like, let me tell you about the world I made. Let me tell you about all this world building I did, but there's nothing there except the world building, so you just don't care. Because it's not your world, right? You need a bridge to care. You need Link. You need Link, the player, to be in the world, and then you play Link, and now you care about the world, right? Like, you have to have that bridge. And otherwise, your friend's just going off again, and you're like, dude, I don't care what a Bob Noplin is. And he's like, oh my god, it's Bo Poblin, and you're like, yo, what up, Professor Baka? How are you doing? Excellent, Shay. I will Shay as well. In case y'all I have forgotten, I'm the weird I'm the weird video game nerd pretending to be a normal person online, and so that's what I do when I'm watching videos, you know, when I'm getting ready and stuff. I put on videos. It's videos about games and analysis and deep dives into whatever. Just weird shit like that. That are like health videos, nutrition videos. I've been watching a lot of those, and I've been catching like baking ASMRs, because I always watch ASMRs, but I've been trying to like adjust my sleep schedule here over the last week, and so there's been a lot of times I'm just waiting to fall asleep watching ASMR, and so I got into like cooking ASMRs where they like cook meals and stuff, and you're just like, whoa, look at all this. It's just so wild. You need emotion. You need the emotional investment. I couldn't say it. You need that that bridge to help you step into a world.
The thought of an apocalypse never troubled me.
Lore, story, gameplay. Story is important over lore often. Yeah, that was I don't know, maybe you came in after I said that. But yeah, that was the whole point. Like, nobody starts with the Silmarillion, right? You start with Lord of the Rings, and then you care, and then you look for more of it, and then you find the Silmarillion, and then you get excited. I'm gonna play Warhammer. Off the lore is great, but gotta read bad books for page. A good background? Shoot, dude. Alright, maybe. So maybe it's the other way sometimes, where it's like you're just trying to get the lore. It's like the filler episode. You put up with the filler episode for that one moment of character progression. But have you done the new Space Marine game? Looks awesome. I mean, like visually, it just looks awesome. So I don't know if you've done that one, but it looks great. I kind of want to play it. I don't know when. There's so many games I want to play, dude. I don't know how to do it all. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna play We're gonna do as much as we can.
for the world.
And we're gonna trust the time we have is enough. Because that's how the good Lord made it. But man, I want to play some Space Marine. Alright, speaking of playing Gim Gams, it's been 30 minutos. So we should probably jump in, get going, do a little chapter 2, maybe make some actual progress today. Just make more time. I'll just make more time. I'll bake some. I get it. I'll make it, I'll cook it up, I'll put it in the microwave so it goes faster, right? If you make time faster, you have more time. It makes sense. Cook it up, we'll eat it, we'll serve it. Cook, serve, delicious. Right? Cook, serve, delicious time. Alright, hold on. I gotta position the stool very... One of the things I did was I ordered a new stool because this one is breaking again. We ordered a new stool because this one was really, really bad. But it was really bad yesterday, and I checked after the stream. Like, the tape is really coming apart. Is why I was having so much trouble. So we got a new stool. It's supposed to get here this weekend. I don't know how it's gonna work though, because like that's kind of a big package. I think I have to put it together, but it's still gonna be big, right? So I don't know how that's gonna work. Hopefully it gets delivered and everything works out. The only thing I'm worried about is it's not a stool. Yo, what up, Billy? How you doing? It's not a stool. It's like a bar chair. So it might actually be more unstable. Well, it will be more unstable than a stool. However, I don't think it'll be more unstable than this particular broken stool. I'm not sure. I mean, I can return it and buy like a regular ass stool. But we had a little issue, and I put in the Discord. I was like, y'all, I can get a stool that's like this one that I know will be stable, but it's like still kind of like a jank ass stool that's hard to sit in, you know? Well, I guess it wouldn't be a jank ass stool, but like the setup of me trying to like sit cross-legged in a stool on stream is pretty jank. Or I can get like an actual chair, like a bar stool chair, but people say it's like a little unstable if you try to do crazy stuff in it. And kind of like the setup that I got where it's like sitting here in front of the computer and like sitting on a mat and another with mat on top of mat that I don't even know if it's stable or level, you know, because they're meant to be put on like bar floors, which are like concrete, not this mess that I got here. And and I'm gonna be like getting up into it and stuff. I'm a little worried. But my back hurts was the ultimate decider. Plus it was like two balls. You couldn't get one. You had to get two. So I wanted to get one because I was, hopefully it'd be half the price. But they just don't sell them. There's like, you go buy bar stools. They always come in twos. So, but I also need a chair. I just have to sit on my bed. I don't have a couch or anything. I just have to sit on my bed. So I figured I could maybe take the other seat and put it on my bed and then have some like more back support. My back's hurting me, dude. I think it's all the dishes I have to do is killing my back. Because I've been trying to figure out what's bothering my back. I was like wondering if I was sleeping or something. Because I kind of sleep oddly on a pillow. But we'll see. Alright. Let's see, where are we? Stool stream is extreme to me. Look, it's this stool I saved from being thrown out probably over a decade ago. It was gonna get thrown out because it's broken. I was like, yo, I can tape that. And I need a stool. So so instead of taking it to the dumpster, I took it to my car and and taped it up, and it worked forever until it broke apart on stream. Which is the I'm falling command, but I'll give you the deserved command, which is the same clip but a little bit longer. Right, until it broke apart and then I taped it all back up. It took me like 2 hours to tape the shit out of it because it was literally just pieces of metal. And that's lasted all this time, but all of a sudden it's kind of like not lasting anymore. So it's time. I mean, we went from like 10 years to like five months or something. So I feel like there's not that much more life in it. I did think I could glue it instead of tape it though. I could super glue it. All right, I haven't started the game because people are doing redemption, so I want to do those before I jump in. Billy's redeemed. Billy's redeemed the short-toed voice of it's random Billy. I like to bounce. I like to jump, just like Super Ball. Boing, boing, boing. You gonna jump? Bounce? No, Captain. I said I like to do those things, not that I do them all the time. Right now, I'm particularly tired. But I sure do like bouncing.
The thought of an apocalypse never troubled
Whoop!
me.
He's gone. And Billy's not done. Bouncy! Billy. When yet day 700 of worrying about Billy's sobriety. Actually, Toad's he'd be a good candidate for Bouncy, to be honest, but he's stuffed, so he doesn't, you have to like squish him. But I feel like real Toad is very bouncy. Like I feel like he's like a balloon. And Professor Baka is redeemed. Look how many points I have. Actually, I'm gonna start it because this opener is driving me insane. We've got to move past it. We've got to move on. Alright. Professor Baka is redeemed. Look how many points I have. What is Professor Baka spent 10,000 points to tell us? Wait, there's a correction. Hold on. We have a correction. Yay. Alright, thank you. Yay. GG's, Professor Baka. Excellent 10,000 points. Excellent yees. Shoot, dude. Thank you for throwing random points at the stream. Let's see. You glue it with some of that industrial craft glue. Yeah, because I have like some super glue. And I didn't think about it at the time because I had always just had it taped up. But I was like, oh, I could have... Because the welds broke. It was welded together. And when it fell over, the welds broke. So I could have like... Oh, I forgot to put myself back to where we were. Hold on. I've broken the immersion. Which one of these is the construction site? It's all like... Whatever. I broke the immersion because I had to log in and do my coffee daily. I didn't have time to do the daily, I just had time to drink the coffee. Alright, we left it here. Yeah, that's where we left it. Toad Edition Pinball. Dude, that's what we need. We need... Forget Mario Party. Where's Mario Pinball? Dude, this stool is so like... I'm having, like, it wants me to lean this way, and then if I'm worried if I lean that way, it's gonna fall over, dude. Alright, maybe I can sit here. I'm off center now, but I can sit here. Anyways, let's all hope that the new chairs come in and work, and I can put them together, and they don't fall over. They're supposed to be they're supposed to be kind of nice. They're supposed to be adjustable, so I can put them at the right height. And I measured, so they do accomplish the right height. People said if you put them at max height, they get a little tippy, so I'm a little bit worried. We'll work it out. Alright, now the question is, do I talk to these guys? Are they just standing here for funsies? Or is this part of the story? It was definitely not the right moment for me to intervene. The man's silence can also be deafening. Even so, just standing by while your colleagues fight is too cowardly. What should I do as a real bro? Well, this is related to this story. So, does it tell us? Mew Mew? Calm down. let's see. The situation has become complicated. Coleta has not decided whether to search for the prototype or not. You should go back and wait for her decision. So, if you remember, these guys contracted us to go find their missing machineries, these things that had grown sentience and run off like children. And they all had like weird character traits. Like they're basically like teenagers who ran away from home. Is essentially what it was. And then when this last one came back, it said why they ran off, and it said it was following a message from Course. Well, Horse, with K-H-O-R-S. And everybody freaked out because apparently that is Coleta's dad, and we got a little backstory with Coleta's dad and like how he disappeared with all the money, and then all the stories came out that said he ran off with the company's funds and just like embezzled them and stuff. But this didn't seem to be that's what happened. But he did definitely run off with a lot of money. Well, he did leave with a lot of money and was never seen again. Coleta hates him, right? But Ellen, not Ellen, goodness sakes, Grace, the Met girl, Grace was like, no, you don't understand. He was great, because I guess she must have worked for him. But then they got into a big fight about it because, right, like Coleta's mad that her dad left her, and then they kind of left it at that. And it was like this big drama moment, and it was like, look, we don't know whether we're gonna go look for this initial prototype, you know, with her dad's name. It's late. You should go rest. And so now we're back to the normal, like, go sleep in the bed kind of thing. So that's where we are. This mission was one of my faves. I did not think I would like the construction crew, but they have won me over. I've really enjoyed the construct. They're becoming my favorite. All right. Oh, President Coleta. I'm not crying. Poor Ben. We'll talk to Coleta last. I think I saw Grace over here. This track is not long enough, though. I'll tell you that. Even with the new models introduced to the market, we won't tear up the blueprints of the previous prototype. Proxy, can you understand? Tell me, why are some people so eager to negate everything about their own fathers? She's mad. She must have seen the good part. You know, where like she was working with him and he was all cool and fun, but he wasn't getting to spend any time with tiny Coleta. Dax. I think I like screwed up some of the side quests and stuff here, because I got some side quests like early by walking around here. Becky. The names are like so, they're like so normal. I'm used to wild ass names. I mean, some of them, like, I don't know if Coleta's a normal name that I would see, but Becky sure as hell is. Becky's like a remarkably normal name. I know several Beckys. It's like Steve, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know people named Steve. I don't know people named Sparkle or Kalis. Or like Shong Yun. To recover the company's assets, we have to involve what that person left behind again. I'm not qualified. I must handle the current situation properly and make the decisions that are most beneficial to the company. As a leader, It's okay, Coleta. It was fun to see an even tinier Coleta in the cutscene. She was mega cute. Did we get them all? There's 4 of them, right? Yeah, we talked to 4 of them. Alright. We need to go back and discuss the situation with our sister. I really do appreciate that both the main characters are in the game. And they're like their own characters and they talk and you don't name them. All that bullshit. I really appreciate this game just did something different than Genshin. Like, Genshin is so popular and good. I mean, it's a good game, but it's been so strong that everything copies Genshin. Even Star Rail. So it was kind of nice that the first finally something doesn't just copy Genshin and it's actually Hoyo again, which is funny. Alright, let's go to like the parking lot. Let's make it super immersive. Super glue is brittle, use resin 2-part. Well, I was hoping to like super glue it and then still tape it, you know. Like that's what I was gonna do, and I was like, yeah, I should probably just get a chair. Just get a new chair that's not fucking broken. Because it took me like 2 hours to take this thing up, at least, and it was a long time, and it was very difficult because it wouldn't quite fit back together properly. Because I think I had bent it when I fell on. Did you find a ninja pinball? All right, Billy, you're hitting your link quota for the day. I know a colada. I know a pina colada. Get to show her a game character for once, lol. So maybe it's a normal name that I'm just not familiar with. Maybe it's like a different country. It has a bunch of colladas. Alright, let's see. But I guess this game is supposed to be a little bit more grounded, right? Because it's like an urban... It's definitely not reality. It's definitely fantastical, but it's supposed to be a pretty grounded... Like, this is a video store, for goodness sake. You know, it's not holograms. They're just normal-ass videotapes. Alright, let's talk to Belle. Wasn't easy helping Bellabug find those 3 missing machines. Now it's led to the issue with the prototype. And it turns out the accident at Bellabug also happened back during the fall of the old capital. See, that's what's interesting to me. Because this new Eridu is actually pretty new. Like, I think it's within people's lifetimes that regular Eridu became Hollow Zero. And that's pretty fascinating to me. Got distracted by the time on the computer screen. It's like kind of nonsensical. The fall of the old capital changed so many things. Yeah, the chaos back then buried so many secrets. The thing we're trying to look into, and also the truth behind Kaleda's dad's disappearance. The thing we're trying to look into. That's kept from us, right? Like, there's something Wise and Bell know that we as players don't know. Well, yet. I mean, maybe you guys know. Maybe they reveal it. But there's something they're doing. Like, why they are proxies in the first place. They have a bigger goal than to just, like, I don't have, like, a side hustle or something. I understand Kaleda wants to leave the past behind, but I wonder, can people really completely cut themselves off from the past? Anyhow, if Bellabug decides to go into the Hollow and retrieve the prototype, I want to take the commission. What do you think, Wise? I'm not allowed to disagree. Well, like you said, no, I agree. Well, strong statement, Wise. Well, let's wait for Kaleda to tell us more. It shouldn't be long now. Guys, what do you think's in his little pack? Is it like a Game Boy? Is it like a Game Boy, or is it like a videotape? Is it like you know, like an inventory checker? Yeah, because he runs a videotape store. Like, what is that? I see it all the time, and I constantly wonder what it is. Maybe it's a calculator. I don't know, man. Alright, let's see. Why is this here? Why are you lit up? What do you want from me? Oh, we did a couple character trials for the, I'll just show you. For the new banner. Right, we did all the character trials. So that counted. Seth is literally Chargeblade from Monster Hunter, and I'm just... my mind is blown. Oh, I saved that mail because I'm planning on doing something different with my dailies. I'm trying to help my schedule, and it means I'm gonna open the store earlier, and so I'm not gonna have enough Denny's for the Battle Pass daily. So I saved the mail because those Denny's count too. We need to do the Soldier 11 stuff, dude, because there's a boss I can't fight in the training thing. It was like 6 when Eridu fell, so unless Belle is like 14, it's after both siblings were born also. Well, how old is Kaleda? I mean, she doesn't seem that old. Maybe she's just super short. I thought it was in... So you're thinking our main characters weren't alive when it happened? I thought they were. Oh, after they're born means yes, they were alive. Oh my god. That's too hard to wrap my brain around. Yes. Yes, okay, I understand now. Yeah, I thought you were telling me they weren't alive, and I was like, none of this makes sense. Yeah, I think it's pretty is it like are we thinking like 10 years or something? Is what it's been? Like not exactly, but like somewhere in that range. I don't think it was like 1 year ago. Right? There's too much has been established, but I don't think it was like 30 years ago. And it could have been, but I think we're around the 10 year. You know, maybe 10 to 20, maybe 5 to 50, maybe 5 to like 15. Hard to say. All right, get some rest in the bed. Let us rest in the bed. You need to rest well to work well. Is this statement a little disrespectful? The god of rest? Shoot, dude. Time to rest. Prototype. Bellabog Heavy Industries. Koleda's father. How many people's lives were changed by the fall of the old capital? Will this kind keep in the future? He snore. You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Dude, if only you could actually fall asleep that fast. It'd be more like, no, you have to take an hour to take your clothes off and brush your teeth and do all this other bullshit. Then you can finally get into bed. Then you gotta sit there for like another 3 hours before you can finally fall asleep. Like, no, there wouldn't be just walk up to the bed. There'd be like at least a 6-hour period before sleep happened. You rest comfortably. Now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Yo, what up, Cassiopeia? What up? Did you rest comfortably? Is your mind exceptionally clear? How you doing? I shall also hey hello. I shall also hey hello. I have to type cello. It's the quickest way to get the Marcello. Oh, you hasn't set an exact date. Yeah, I you know, things get weird when you start like nailing down dates, because then you have to be really specific about everything, and then it makes all these like loopholes because you have to like work out the timeline super carefully. Because you're like, well, if that was exactly 3 years ago and this character is exactly, you know, 10 years old, like what, then that must, you know, right? And then for people, so like it's a lot easier for stories if you're kind of vague about it. It's like, you know, it was a few years ago, it was you know, like a dozen years ago, it was around a decade ago. And then it's like if there's some inconsistencies, people would just be like, well, we're not really sure, you know, and it works out and then nobody has to worry about that kind of stuff. So yeah, but you know, you do get kind of like a ballpark. You want the ballpark, like it was 1 year, 10 year, 100 years, you know, stuff like that. No, I'm forever foggy-minded mood. Mood. It's good to see you, Caspi. I hope you're doing fantastically. Hope things are going good for you. I missed you all. I'm back. I'm feeling a lot more energetic today, so that's good. You caught me on a good day. All right, let's see. We just got back into chapter 2. That's what we're currently doing. I don't know if you caught yesterday, like lurkwise or something, but we made a little progress on it and got the last of the 3 find the machines, and now we're kind of on the bigger, more meta story section. I assume you're farther than me. I don't actually know. Alright, let's see. Wise says to himself, wonder how things at Bellabog Heavy Industries are going. Let's check in with Bell and see if there are any updates. And this didn't work. Dude, I wish I could just walk up to bed and fall asleep and then spawn back with like fully ready, clothes on, you know, already like presumably bathed and stuff. Seems so much easier in a video game. Ask Belle. Hold on. There's somebody at the counter. There's a love-crazed girl at the counter. She's kind of cute, but she is a little crazy. Girl looking for true love. This store might have the movies I want. Although it's small, it's quite a huge inventory of videotapes. We do. We have like a whole wall of them. She must be here for a request. Love-crazed girl. Sigh. Is she still talking to you? Sigh, those celebrity couples on the big screen are always so fleeting. Sometimes I wake up in the morning only to find another couple's broken it off. I don't believe in these made-up love stories anymore. Are there any films adapted from real-life love stories? That's the kind of love I envy. Real-life love story. I have... Don't we have? We have romantic movies. But she wants a real-life one? Film inspired by old civilization, or tells the tale of beautiful Lady Monica's lost her memory. Bold performance scenes made it quite popular. Is this one inspired by real life? I don't know how deep this recommendation system goes. Like, do I just need to give her a romantic film, or do I need to actually find one that's based on real life? Discovering her engagement ring allows her to return to the morning of the accident. Arinda attempts to go back in time to prevent the tragedy. Despite her efforts, an unseen force consistently leads Joseph to his death. To her horror, with every return to the past, the moment of Arinda's arrival is delayed by a fraction, diminishing her chances to change their fate. That doesn't sound like what she wants. Oh no. Those are really my only 2 romantic movies? What else would she want? She wanted love that was inspired by real life. An advertisement? There was like maybe not tragic, maybe not disaster. Wasn't there like oh shoot, there was something I remember reading about one of these times. Maybe like a family movie or something. Here's a comedy that's about a love story. That's not bad. We got fantasies. This is not getting the story though. Who's done this? What am I am I being dumb? Am I overthinking this? Alright. That's an action. Suspense, I think, is what they use for horror. No, thriller is what they use for horror. That's right. What is this thing? Story. I thought we had one that was based on a true story. Maybe a documentary because that's real? Maybe that's what she wants? I don't think I have too many documentaries. Alright, this is about a mom and her kid. That's not quite a love story. Well, that's not a romance story. Okay. Okay, I got nothing, boys. Do we just give her a romance movie? What does she want? Adapted from real life love story. Does the game know I don't have this yet? I haven't seen a love crazed girl. Wait, what is this emote? What is this emote? This is fine. Alright, hold on. We don't have to do it right now, right? Dude, are you gonna give me more videotapes, Jobbert? You have to have the movie Tree Carl's here, young manager? It's temporarily out of stock. What a shame. Looks like I won't get what I need today. So look, I couldn't find the tape at home and I can't rent it from the store. Looks like I won't be able to watch it today. Maybe I could recommend something similar. Oh, never mind. Just wanted to watch that movie for old time's sake. These wry little bangbo in the movie always remind me of the mischievous kids I used to take care of. Back then, during the fall of the old capital, supplies were scarce and those kids were on the brink of starvation, so I took them in from the streets, fed them, and taught them how to survive a new hairdo. Shoot, dude, this got real. They were as adorable and pure as those little bangbo in the movie, but as they matured, they turned on one another, often attacking even their own kin for property and power. What is going on? They even had the audacity to plot against me, an old retiree, hoping to drag me back into the chaos to help them reclaim their piece of the pie. What a plan. The fuck? Jobber, what the fuck? Store manager, I'm just an old man who washed his hands of a lot of muck and mire. However, you ask around the right shady circles, you might still hear word of my reputation. Wait, is he supposed to be like a gang boss? Is that the idea? Gangster movie. Hate to break it to you, kid, but real life doesn't have fancy storylines like that. It's just survival of the fittest, like the animal kingdom. No, not even beasts would turn on their own siblings. Those brats are worse than beasts. But forget all that. Since you don't have Tree Carls here, I'll just go home and search for it. Maybe I'll find it between my couch cushions. So I'm done watching the movie. I'll find some reliable person from outside to act as a wolf. What? Exactly. In Tree Carls, the bang will fight until a wolf tries to break in, and that's when they realize they need to stick together and fend off the external threat. This time I'll bring in a ferocious wolf from the outside, teaching those little rascals a lesson about the importance of unity and decency. That's a commission. Okay, it looks like he's not gonna give me videotapes. Alright, we're just gonna have to figure this out. Alright. Adapted from real life love stories. That's the part in bold, okay? So I'm gonna look for... Okay, this one's based on a true story. A group of young people enters the Forbidden Port Mountain. They're not alone. The robotic monster known as a lumberjack. That's based on a true story? Oh no. I got nothing. I think I'm gonna fail this one. I've never failed one before. I just don't have anything. I might just have to read through all of these. Inspired by images from the old civilization. I mean, that's kind of it. It's romantic. It's inspired by pictures. Oh my god, I don't have time for that. We've got to like make some progress, dude. That's an action film. Okay, alright. Attack on the Cybers. What? Why are it's all these like horror films that are the ones inspired? Okay. Okay. Bob wakes up as a bangbo. Is anything? I'm trying to. I'm like skimming these, dude. Like, because I didn't read these because they were like horror ones, so I didn't read these ones. Oh my god. This one's about a bangbo, right? Yeah. Oh, it befriends a cat. Wait, is this inspired by a true story? Could it be love between a bangbo and a cat? Does that count? Wait, because it says something. Yeah, this one's based on a real story. Does it count as romance? Also, it says in reality he got like erased. So that's. I feel like this Coffee Mate's pretty good. But it's not based on a true story. It's just very, like, normal. I read these ones, dude. Okay, y'all. Okay, alright. Pick the romance one. You're doomed. Oh my god. I would do that one also. Okay, alright. So, okay. Coffee Mate, which is about people at a coffee shop, but it's a comedy, and it doesn't say it's based on any real stories. It's just in a coffee shop, which is very real. Okay? Or this romance movie that is not based on a real story, but inspired by images from the past. But it's completely fantastical. Because she literally goes back in time over and over to watch the love of her life die constantly. She did say she was disappointed. You know, this girl did say she was disappointed with love not working out. So maybe this is right when she... You know what? Here you go. This isn't gonna go well. This isn't gonna go well. Let me see the film description. It contains footage from the old civilization. Seems like a real love story to me. Wonderful. We did it, boys. Although they'll alter things here for the adaptation, the thought that the story is based on a real couple fills my heart with warmth. Thanks, manager. I'll take care of this tape and watch the film to the end. Yo, he dies like 1,000 times and she doesn't save him. This is fine. This is, you know what? It worked out. We got through it. This is fine. Y'all were right. It was the romance one. Oh, it's you. Why are you so late this morning? Is there something you want to talk about? Yo, the story? You are about to enter immersive storytelling. I was just about to tell you that Anton asked me for your Knock Knock account. Is that their text messages? He'll probably message you soon. Didn't he already text us? Huh? Was that a message notification? Anton. Hey Faith, it's me. Why is your... This avatar, could it be Faithin? Does that look like... I mean, could it be Anton? Does that look like Anton? I mean, it has his name on the left. Yeah, that's right. It's me. This is my personal account. I'm contacting you today to tell you our president has finally made up her mind to go look for the prototype. You'll take on the commission, right? Depends on the fee. No, of course, I want to do it. We have personal interest. Nah, great. I knew you guys would be down. So, how were Kaleda and Grace? Did they make up? This time it involves Mr. Course, so things got real. But don't worry, they've been through thick and thin together. They'll definitely manage. Why is there two options when they say that, like, what do you think of him, Anton? Or dramatic option number 2, what do you think of the previous president, Anton? Now, just for clarification, the him in the first question is the previous president. These are literally the same question. Me? Mr. Course is my patron, and I don't believe he'd do something like running off with a bunch of money. That's my answer. A real bro sometimes has to choose the path of being misunderstood. But we've gotten off track. In any case, we want to talk to you about finding the prototype. If it's okay, could you please come and visit us this morning? Yes. Oh, thanks. Maybe I should have said the thing about the early start. Wow, we just got contacted by Anton. Anton said he'd like to meet you tomorrow morning at the construction. Tomorrow morning? You mean I have to... Should I just, like, use the wait function? Anton said he'd like to meet you tomorrow at the construction site to discuss the prototype, right? Like, how are we in immersive storytelling if they're about to just make me do side quests? Maybe they're not. In other words, Bellabug's finally decided to get it back. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, the Hollow is a dangerous place with all its constant changes. Better get it back before something unexpected happens. Oh, okay, yeah, no, they just go the next morning. That's strange. Bro, are you leaving soon? Stay safe out there. I've got your back. That's so odd. Wonder why you wouldn't, like, go that day or something. Anton's character is basically loyal to your death. Bro! He's mega bro and he makes me happy. I have to drive to Mew Mew? I don't feel good about this. They should say drive. They shouldn't say teleport. It ruins my immersion. I went to my car. Look, my car is still here. It made a driving sound. Why does it say teleport? Yo, when can we drive this one? Look at this bad boy. That's a truck. Look at that thing. Dude, I'd be scared to drive. That thing's huge. Immersion. Immerse your nuts in sulfuric acid. How was the bird poop, Chiuri? Sounds like it was fun. Shoot, dude. Well, hello, Chiuri. How are you doing? I hope you and your nuts are great. Can I talk? Can I not talk to? Can I talk to everyone but Kaleda? No.
Thanks for coming, Proxy. Bellabug Industries has decided to officially start the search for the prototype.
Glad. There you go.
I'm glad you made up your mind. Must have been difficult.
Yes. The prototype carries important company technology. As president, I can't just leave it out there. As for finding the prototype, Grace is the expert. Sorry, but I have other things to deal with today. So, you can talk to her about it.
Yo, she's kind of like dodging it.
President, wait.
Kaleda walked away with her head hung low, even though Grace's facial expression looked normal. What? These are narrator lines? Why am I picking them? This is like, well, this is just, we needed to say it, and this is how the story mechanic works, so we just said it this way. Alright, let's focus on Kaleda.
Kaleda walked away with her head hung low. There's still a bit of a grudge between her and Grace.
Don't worry, Ben. The president isn't the kind of person to change her mind after making a decision.
Yes, and that's enough for Sweet Pea.
Oh my god.
I'll find a way to deal with the rest of it.
Forgot she calls her that.
Okay then.
Let's begin, Proxy.
I wonder if she thinks of her as like a little sister.
We'll start with the incident involving the lost smart machines. After carrying out a careful inspection, I found their logic cores were functioning properly and showed no signs of being corrupted by ether. They changed because they were receiving signals from the prototype.
Oh.
I'll skip the details, but the gist is the operating power of their logic cores has been improved. That is to say, the children became smarter by communicating with the prototype.
So it wasn't
But
something
of the three,
she did.
only the pile driver, Friday, received a clear instruction. He was the one yelling about having to reinforce the seal as soon as possible.
Oh, there's something, you know, that prototype is doing something. That's what it is. It's reinforced the seal. That prototype's doing something and it needed help. This Friday's still going on about that. He wouldn't shut up about that seal. Bro, I bought nuts for like 20 bucks yesterday. Yo, that's some nice nuts. What kind of nuts were they? 500 grams of nuts. What is that? Isn't that like a... It's like... Oh shoot, I just was checking this out.